A young woman is working when the company owner walks in and says, Stop right there. Then the young woman says to the owner, "What happened, boss?" Then the owner says to her, "I have two questions for you. If you can't answer them, then leave this place." Then he takes a file from his secretary and says to the young woman, "Alex, you were born in London, UK in 1998. You graduated from Queen Mary University. Is this you?" Then the young woman says, "Yes, boss, that's me. What happened?" Then the owner says, "What happened? A brilliant graduate from Queen Mary University is working as a construction laborer? Why?" Then the young woman says, "It was all because of factory manager Max's instructions. He said that everyone who joins our company, no matter how educated they are, has to start from the bottom." Then the owner says to her, "Everyone working here is a man. You're a young woman working at a construction site. Are you okay with that?" Then the young woman says, "My family is from a rural village, and we're not doing well financially. My father has been in poor health. My younger brother and sister are both in college. We need money to pay their tuition. If I don't work here, what will they eat? Boss, please don't fire me. I truly need this job." Then the owner says to her, "All right, I understand. Second question. Come to my office and answer it there." Then the owner leaves. The young woman follows behind him. When the owner reaches his office, he says to his secretary, "Go bring Max and his wife to my office." Then the secretary leaves. Then the owner says to the young woman, "Come over here and have a seat." The young woman walks over and sits in the chair across from the owner. Then the owner says to her, "How long have you been working at our company?" The young woman says, "Boss, I've been with the company for 1 year." Then the owner says, "What are you saying? You've been working at our company's construction site for an entire year?" Just then, the company manager Max walks in and says to the owner, "Boss, why did you call me here when we're so busy?" Then he sees the young woman and angrily says to her, "Get up, move away from there." The young woman stands up. He sits down in her chair. Then the owner says to him, "Max, you really care a lot about manners. Tell me, what's your wife's name?" Then he says to the owner, "My wife's name is Alex." Then the owner says to him, "Your wife's name is Alex too, right? What a coincidence. The young woman working at the construction site next door is also named Alex. What's going on here?" Then the manager says to the owner, "Boss, no offense, but that's a really strange question. The UK is such a big country. With such a large population, it's completely normal for 2 or 3 people to have the same name." Then his wife says, "Yes, boss. Besides, I'm the most highly educated person in the company. I graduated from the design department at Queen Mary University." Then the owner says to her, "I know that there really is an Alex in our company who is extremely talented. Recently, that person designed one of the company's projects. The company has decided to award $100,000 to the person who originally created that project, but both of you are named Alex. I can't figure out who deserves the award." Then the company manager says to the owner, "Boss, what's there to ask? My wife created that project, so the award should go to her." Then the owner says to him, "Don't worry. Until it's determined who the real owner of the project is, I won't give this award to anyone." Then the owner says to the young woman working as a laborer, "You are the rightful recipient of this award." Then the young woman says to the owner, "Really? Thank you, boss." Then the owner angrily says to the manager, "Factory manager Max, I promoted you to a senior position in this company so you would recognize talented people and help them move forward, not suppress their abilities and show favoritism to your own family. But instead, you made your unqualified wife pretend to be Alex, put her in Alex's position, and sent the real Alex to the construction site. Are you trying to shut my company down?" Then he says to the owner, "My wife is a very honest person. I gave her a job in the company because she's our company's representative, and she's just a country girl. I gave her a cleaning job. She should be grateful to me." Then the owner angrily says to the manager, "Be quiet. It seems that our factory manager Max is not only arrogant, but also looks down on people from rural villages. Just look at Alex. She spent years working hard to earn her education. Her goal was to get a good job so she could support her family. But in the end, you two heartless people took away all her hope. Do you have even the slightest bit of conscience left? You have children too. Just think about it. If Alex's parents found out that she was treated this way in the city, how would they feel? Wouldn't their hearts be broken? I've explained enough, but I don't think you'll ever understand. So now, I officially announce this. Neither of you will be working for my company anymore. You don't need to come back starting tomorrow. Both of you are fired." Then he says to the owner, "You're firing 2 senior executives like us for a smelly country woman? Let me tell you, no one will support someone who makes blind decisions like you. No one will stand by your side." Then the owner says to them, "This decision will not be made based on what either of you says. God sees everything, and justice always lives in people's hearts." Then the owner turns to the viewers and says, "Friends, today I am firing these 2 heartless people for the sake of this country girl and this innocent young woman. Now all of you tell me, did I make the right decision?"